Capricorn, hello and welcome to your December 2024 Taroscopes with me, Intuitive Rene. So I am using a Christmas Elf tarot deck. This is a tarot deck that is based on the Northern Hemisphere, so it is full of snow and all of those kind of good things that we don't get to experience in the Southern Hemisphere, but it's Christmas nonetheless. I also want to say while I'm shuffling these cards that there are a few of you Capricorns who will be celebrating your birthday in the month of December. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all of you who may be celebrating towards the end of December. Right, so I have got an interesting spread for us today, looking at the month of December, looking to see what are you dealing with, what do you need to be aware of, and what's going to be happening for you this month. Right, cards are shuffled, cut, and let's lay them out. So Capricorn, the first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. Second card we have is the Eight of Pentacles, right? So we've got a theme coming through. We then have the Strength card. We also have the Seven of Swords. And the final card we have is the Four of Cups. I will be putting something in that space just now. Bear with. Right. So Capricorn, let's have a look. Let me actually push them up ever so slightly, because I do have a little bit of space available. There we go. I think that looks good. Right, so Capricorn, if I look at all the cards we have the Two Pentacles, but otherwise we don't really have any kind of theme developing here. So the Pentacles is our resources. So definitely the theme for the month of December is going to be your resources more than anything else. But let's look at this first card. So this first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is your focus for the month ahead. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only of the knights who's not rushing in. He's the only of the knights who is taking his time, taking it easy, being methodical, being systematic, going through the motions. He's not rushing into anything. So this, Capricorn, is the message for you. Your focus for the month of December is to not rush into anything. Take your time, be methodical, put the effort in, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and if you are able to do that, then you might actually achieve the things that you want, the things that you need. But this is about having a methodical, slow and steady approach to whatever it is that you are navigating in the month of December. So your focus is slow and steady. Slow and steady. Don't rush into anything. Don't be over enthusiastic. Just take your time, be methodical, and it'll all be okay. When I look at this Eight of Pentacles, now the Eight of Pentacles is the opportunity that December brings you. And December brings you the opportunity of perfecting, I have to think about the right word there, perfecting what it is that you do. So you've been working hard, Capricorn. You really and truly have. You've been working so hard. You've been putting in all the effort. You've been putting in all the energy. You've been doing everything absolutely correctly. Eight of Pentacles is the card of, perseverance paying off. If you keep trying, like in this particular case, we have an elf working in the gift factory, and this elf is trying to learn how to stitch up a bunny, to stitch up a toy, to stitch up a thing. And the first time you try and do that, it was probably an absolute mess, but perseverance, persistence, and continuing to try is where we eventually master the skill. So the opportunity in December for you, Capricorn, is mastering and finding your truth, finding the thing that you're actually good at doing, finding yourself. Okay, but it's because of your tenacious ability to just keep trying, and that you've never given up, your no can do attitude, which is going to get you there. So the opportunity for you in December is to actually master and to figure out what it is that you're good at doing. Then we have the Strength card over here. Now the Strength card over here is the challenge that you will have to overcome in the month of December. And what does it mean? It means that you've got to overcome this thing of always having to be so strong. You're going to have to overcome this thing of putting so much pressure on yourself, setting these really high expectations for yourself. You don't always have to be so strong. No, there is no rule book that says Capricorn has to be elevated and always up at the top there. Strength card is saying to you that it's okay, like here. Okay, so I'm calling the creature a yeti. I don't know, but I'm calling it a Yeti. We're going with that. So Yeti is feeling a bit sad. Yeti is feeling a bit down. Yeti is feeling a bit low. Along comes a little elf, and the little elf is accepting a gift. Ordinarily, the Yeti would have said, no, 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 I don't need it. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But right now, the challenge for you here, Capricorn, is accepting that gift, being strong enough to accept the help, being strong enough to accept the assistance that comes your way, and to not be so hard-headed and stubborn. Do you see the smile on my face? I know you Capricorns. I know you Capricorns, right? So diligent hard work will pay off. That is the opportunity. The challenge is for you to not always expect so much of yourself, to not always expect yourself to be so good and to be so strong and to be so amazing, to not always have to be so strong. Okay, yeah, all right. Now we look at the Seven of Swords. Now this is again interesting, Capricorn, because the Seven of Swords is the support that's available to you. So Seven of Swords traditionally is the card of deception, thievery and deception, and, taking advantage of a situation and, that type of thing, which is exactly what he's doing if we look at it, right? So he's seen an opportunity to take these swords that belong to these people in their houses, and he's running. You can see that he's running. You can see he's got this face of determination. To me, though, because I am the forever optimist, because I am not somebody who likes to focus on the negative, I always believe in focusing on the positive. The Seven of Swords is saying to you, sometimes when an opportunity presents, we have to actually take a second to strategize, because if we don't, if we are too spontaneous in grabbing opportunities as they present themselves, we may not succeed. We may actually trip and fall and lose the opportunity. So I always see the Seven of Swords as the card of taking the time to strategize before jumping into action. When I look at your challenge for the month of December, your challenge is being strong. Your challenge is always being strong, always being capable, always being capable and confident and putting so much pressure on yourself. That is your challenge. So you have a tendency, because of this, you have a tendency to rush into things like, okay, yes, I'm doing it, and boom, 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 running into it, jumping into it, maybe before actually thinking it through. So this assistance, the resources, the support that is available to you in this month is to say opportunities will be present. There will be many opportunities presented to you. You don't have to grab every single one of them. Take a minute. Take a minute to think. Take a minute to look at what you've done previously and how it worked out for you, so that you can adjust your reactions, just adjust your responses, so that you're not falling over all the rocks that are lying around and making a fool of yourself. So sorry, my aircon is doing all sorts of strange things, switching on, switching off, switching on, switching off. So if you're hearing beeping all the time, it's just my aircon. So I do apologize for that. So the Seven of Swords is saying to you here, the support that is available to you is that there will be opportunity. There will be plenty of opportunities. You don't have to take them all, but you do need to, before you take them, just take 1 minute to strategize and to think before. Remember what your focus of this month is. Your focus of this month is to be slow and steady, to be methodical. This is the opposite of methodical. So do you see why this is saying there will be plenty of opportunities, but you don't have to be so quick to react and respond. Slow down, take it easy, think before you react. And finally, we have the Four of Cups. So Capricorn, the Four of Cups is the reward that December has for you. The reward that December has for you. And it's the Four of Cups, which is not ordinarily a great reward. I will be completely honest with you. It's not ordinarily a great reward, because the Four of Cups is the card of boredom. It's the card of feeling meh. It's the card of feeling uninspired. It's the card where we just feel like, that you understand. So how is that a reward? Well, I can tell you, it's a reward from all the excitement of 2024. 2024 has been tough, Capricorn. It's been hard. You have been working so hard. You have been trying to be so strong. You have been pushing yourself above and beyond. You have been running ragged. You have. So the reward is a quiet, an uneventful December. Remember your focus. Your focus is slow and steady. Your focus is methodical. That focus of slow and steady methodical is going to give you a rather dull and boring December. But let me tell you, Capricorn, that is exactly what you need right now. Slow and steady, boring, uneventful December is exactly what you need so that you can brace yourself and prepare yourself for what the new year brings you. Okay, so I have another deck that I want to use. It is called the Inner Peace Oracle Cards. You can fill in the missing word. It is the Inner Peace Oracle Cards, and I'm using them because their colors are so bright and vibrant. And yeah, so there may be a little bit of inappropriate wording. Brace yourself, and I do apologize if you don't enjoy it, but let's have a look and see. We now have an idea of what December looks like for you, Capricorn. Let's get an idea on what that actually may look like for you. Final message, please, from Spirit for all Capricorns for the month of December 2024. Cards are shuffled, and just so that I don't look at them, cutting the deck, and we're taking the one off the top. Let's put these aside. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Go for it, Capricorn. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Nobody needs that nonsense. You know what? I love this. I am going to say to you, the douchebag voice is you, right? It's your douchebag voice. It's your little inner voice that's telling you you can't slow and steady. It's your little douchebag voice that's telling you you don't want dull and boring. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. It's your little douchebag voice that's trying to get you to run, be, do. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Go for it, Capricorn. Because the truth of the matter is you need to unwind. You need to relax. You need dull and boring right now because you are at your tether. You are mentally exhausted, emotionally exhausted. I want to see what's on the other side. Silence your inner critic. And honestly and truly, Capricorn, that just fits in so perfectly with the message that I was saying. You are so hard on yourself. You are so hard on yourself. You are so hard on yourself. You're always just expecting so much. You've set your standard right up there. It's time to silence your inner critic. It's time to tell your douchebag voice to calm down, right? It's time for you to be slow, steady, and methodical in whatever you do this month. Don't rush yourself. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure, because if you do, you're going to trip and fall. It's as simple as that. Enjoy the nothingness. Enjoy the quiet. Enjoy the whatever, because maybe this is your holiday break, because when January comes around, you're hitting the ground running. So, excuse me, silence your inner critic and enjoy less this month. I am sending you all much love and many blessings, Capricorn. Take care of yourselves. Have an awesome December. And until we connect again, take care.